Decades before Sir Allan Napier MacNab built Dundurn Castle, this landscape was a garrison, an important rampart in the defenses the British created along Burlington Heights. The garrison was protected by an earthworks wall that ran along what is today York Boulevard and continued out behind what is now Dundurn Castle, but was back then, in the early 1800s, a series of buildings owned by Richard Beasley. Little remains of the old earthworks, and with Dundurn Castle dominating the landscape, it's easy to forget the important role the defenses here in the garrison played in history. But now, thanks to augmented reality, we can reimagine and walk through that historical place and time. Let's explore the garrison experience via augmented reality.
We're going to begin our augmented reality experience by just coming up the hill beside the Hamilton Military Museum. And we can see that we're actually looking out onto York Boulevard, and this ground earthworks would have been built up along York Boulevard. And here's a soldier looking out over with the cannon up here on the cannon deck. And we're just going to come and look all around the experience. These are actual soldiers who would have been in the garrison at the time doing various tasks. And here's some of the cannons and other implements that would have been used in the park. And we can come right in on a great deal of detail on these objects and come all the way around here. Here's another soldier guarding the cannon. And here is an example of some of the tools that would have been in. And we can come right in on a coin from the time. And now here's a captain dressing down his soldier. And here is a soldier's wife who had a pretty sad life, actually. And we can also see an Indigenous warrior. Again, in great detail, we can come all the way around and look at the Indigenous warrior and look around the entire scene. So this experience projected into the park gives people a real taste of what it was like before Dundurn Castle existed here, and what garrison life was like for soldiers like this guy here during the War of 1812. So I hope that's a quick overview of what the garrison experience is. You can see it in the park itself. Staff will show it to you, and we can also make it available for schools that want to project it as a sort of a tabletop diorama.